Hello everyone, this is Mistress Nightmare here, and we'll continue reading Rose, the Shade of Love and Lust, Chapter 12. Before we get started, please hit that like button, comment, and subscribe to this channel if you guys want more creepypasta fanfictions out there. Until then, let's get started. Slender nodded his head and walked over to my best friend. I understand your decision now, Skylar, he said without another word. He and my best friend were gone. Offender frowned at the broken shard of the window and muttered, "There is a door." I giggled at his remark and got out of bed. Offender watched my every move, a pervert smile on his face. Looking at him, I rolled my green eyes. "You mind, or would you rather be a pervert man all day?" I teased. He just shrugged and got out of bed and walked over to me. Looking up at the tall being, he smirked. "For someone so small, you pack a punch," he cooed. I punched him in the arm. "I'm not that short," I yelled at him before walking towards the bathroom. I heard Offender laugh behind me. I puffed my cheeks in anger. I wasn't short. I thought angrily and closer to the door. Looking around, I felt my jaw gape at the sight before me. It was huge. The black walls, the curtains that were white on the ceiling, the tile as roses laid everywhere, the red colors standing out greatly against everything else. He even had a giant hot tub. Lucky bastard. I walked over to the huge tub. It was polished white with black rimming along the edge. It had a vase of roses resting on the side. The bright colors of the petals gleaming in the light. "You like it?" Offender asked. I jumped a little and startled when he suddenly appeared. I glared at him before and grabbing a nearby towel, covering myself in front of the perv man. "It's very nice," I said regretfully. He smiled and turned the water of the hot tub. I watched as the water filled down to the middle, little waves as it rushed against the sides, with ripples here and there. Steam floated up. I felt myself getting warm. Avenger turned off the water and smirked. "Why are you smirking at me?" I wasn't able to finish my sentence before Offender grabbed me and jumped into the tub. I surfaced. Thankfully, I had a towel still on, but it was soaked to the bone, the warm water relaxing my knots in my muscles. Avenger surfaced with a splash. With a smirk, I rolled my eyes and splashed him with water. He yelped and ducked under. I laughed as he resurfaced and grabbed me. "Let me go," I yelled at him. He smiled, but before bringing me closer to him. "No, I like you here," he said simply with a small whine of patience. A frown crossed my face as I pouted at him before giving in and letting him hold me. I sighed blissfully in the warm water, soaking my skin. My head rested against his chest. He looked down at my sleeping form and smiled. He held me closer and whispered something in my ear. "Skylar, will you go out on a date with me?" My green eyes widened in shock as I looked at him. He was blushing. I smiled and pecked him on the lips. "Of course I will," I said as he held me closer. I felt myself nodding off. I was pulled out from the water and carried back to the bed. A blanket pulled on top of me and my vision blurred. I felt Offender kiss my head before I drifted to sleep with a smile on my face.